Okay, the other live stopped abruptly, so here we go. Um, you guys is monthly readings, and before those readings were recorded, um, I attempted to record other readings. As a tarot card reader, I keep a journal of all the readings that I do, just so if somebody needs to speak to me about something, I have a point of reference. Um, and not only that, it's just that's just how I am. A lot of people do that. Anyways, so this reading that I'm giving to you guys today, like I said in the title, is uncensored. So you're gonna get a whole lot more of my personality. If you subscribed already, thank you. If not, I hope you do. If I do resonate with you or you like my personality. If not, then I mean, I'm not for you. If I'm not meant to be for everyone. So I get it. It's all good. Find somebody that you do. Gonna see me writing. I'm gonna timestamp after the video, after this live. So bear with me. Um, so no, you're not gonna see cards. The cards were already pulled. And like I said, I pre-recorded everything and then couldn't upload those, so I did it a different way and did different readings then, because I wasn't about to sit there and cheat you guys and start, going through my decks and pulling out the cards like I really was doing that right then and there. No, that's not my get down. I'm a realist, so I like to be bluntly honest sometimes. If I offend anybody during this video, I do apologize in advance because that is not the type of person I am. But then again, what offends you don't offend the next person. And like I said, I'm not for everybody and not trying to be either. So let's get right into y'all readings. First, we're gonna kick this off with Virgos. Virgos. Right now, the time you guys started about 2 minutes. Okay. Virgos, you got an overall energy of the Capricorn card. It says I use. In the Chariot, moving towards. The Capricorn card talks about ambition and goals. So you're moving towards your ambitions, your goals, your plans that you have in life. You're moving towards those things. Then you're met with the Chariot. Again, y'all doing a whole lot of movement. Y'all trying to party. Y'all move fast. Anyways, but that the Chariot is talking about movement, but it also talks about opportunities being brought to you. The doors are opening of opportunity. So it's a very positive thing. It also could be mean. It also could mean you're opening the doors to a new relationship, or reviving a relationship that you're in currently. Take it as it resonates. When I say relationship, it doesn't always have to be love, like that's my boo, whatever. It could be friends, family. Take it as it resonates. Jobs, business, however. Anyways, then you're met with the Eight of Sons. Fast development, progress, good luck. So yes, it's all going to move really, really fast. It's fast moving opportunities for my Virgos. And this is your birthday month. Well, somewhat, because August into September. Happy birthday, Virgos. My daughter's birthday was on the 29th. Happy birthday, Tori. Again. Anyways, you got the Sag card. I see 6 of Wands. Things work in your favor. So you think a lot of things are working in your favor. Whatever you was manifesting, or praying about, or whatever, it's starting to work in your favor. Doors are opening. Things are happening for you guys. You get the One of Moons, which is good news, and some and a happy home life. This is all good, Virgos. I don't know about y'all. I mean, I did the other reading. Maybe the other reading is a little bit more interesting. I don't know. Card 3, Jupiter, abundance, the Wheel of Fortune. You have the drive and the plan, and it's all coming into action basically. 10 of Spears. That's your destiny. So you're moving towards your destiny. Whatever this what you was manifesting, it was your destiny. But there's the only negative thing about this is this. you're abundant in so many things right now. Doors of opportunity are open up. If you was praying for a new relationship, you're meeting new people, and there's a couple, I say couple, but there be maybe one special person that has caught your eye, and you guys are really vibing, you guys are really, connecting, and it's like, wow, all this is, there's nothing bad here. It's all for my happy birthday to me. Um, but the only thing is that because you're being so abundant, you might find yourself being a little careless, and starting to get the spirit of like low key gambling. Not so much as like, I don't mean it in a literal sense. I mean it like, you taking for granted the blessings that you're getting, to a point where you start to kind of possibly miss out on opportunities because you don't want to do this. You rather go do that because you have the money. You live in a different life, or you don't want to hang out with certain people like your friends that were there when you were single. Now you want to hang out with the significant other. However, take it as it resonates, but you start to gamble a little bit, and that gambling thing is kind of throwing you guys. It's going to throw you off balance like this, because you too much of something is not good, even if it starts off as great. So too much of, like, say for instance, for all these opportunities. I'm sorry, my eyelashes. Listen, child, I already got small eyes, so this, and my eyes are. We're not talking about me. We're talking about y'all. So basically, too much of something can be not so great, not so healthy. So with that saying, with me saying that is, make sure that with all these doors opening and things like that, you don't change your energy. Keep the same energy that you had before, because you don't want to go back there. Meaning, if it's a financial thing and you're starting to get like abundant financially, that doesn't mean that you got to go be big baller shot collar and buy up the mall and whatever in a broke in a week. If you have friends that would take you around places because you didn't have a vehicle, but now you got blessed with a car, and your friend may be stuck because they don't have gas, that don't mean you don't pick up your phone and go help your friend. This is the same person that was there for you when you was down. Are you following me? If you have friends when you were single that maybe were in relationships but took the time out to hear you whine, complain, and whatever about being single and miserable, then when they're going through things in their relationship, make sure that you're. And I'm not saying you have to continuously listen to the BS and low vibrate with anybody that's low vibrating, but what I am saying is, don't act brand new, because just how you got it, it can easily be taken away. You got to show gratitude. You got to be grateful. Do this with all this abundance that you guys have coming your way. Take it with grace. And I'm not saying you're not, but this is just a little message that came out with the Ten of Spirits. This is your destiny, but take it with grace. Then you met with the water element and the Nine of Moons. There's a little emotional small issues that you may have to take care of. You may party yourself out a little bit too much, or overwork yourself, or the relationship is going so good, you want to be around that person all the time, but then they start getting on your nerves because you have to see them every day, and you're like, didn't I just see you? Or they're calling you too much, but you have set the standard for them to call you every day. Get your mind right. But either way, you may experience that in the future, because it's what you do now is going to determine your future. If you set things up correctly, if you're not gambling with things, if you're not if you're just showing gratitude for the things that you receive, and you keep the same energy, then what happens is you don't have to worry about being tired. You don't have to worry about I'm sorry, I am putting the do not disturb. It's you guys and I forgot to do that. Anyways, but you don't have to worry about doing a whole gambling or whatever, because you're going to remain balanced. But you know, we're human, some things happen, and it is what it is. You know, it happens. So you guys are ending at, so Virgos, happy birthday again. Just remember everything that you're becoming, that's coming in, all the opportunities and doors. Remember to stay humbled. Remember to ground yourself. Remember to keep things balanced, and you won't have to worry about going back to where you were, or feeling lack. Okay. All right, Virgos. Peace, love, many blessings. Next up, we got our Scorpios. Scorpios. Let's start with you guys. Scorpios, you have the North Node, which is your life's purpose. And the Seven of Stars reverse. That is talking about your overall energy. That's your overall. So overall, it's kind of like you're in the right place at the right time on a situation, or this is a destined event. We don't know yet because we're not through the whole reading. Seven of Stars talks about straightforward messages, and you got to trust yourself. You got to be cautious, because some of those messages are not good messages. Some of those people that's bringing the messages are not good people. So I mean, take it how it resonates. You do have a good chance of reaching whatever goal you want to reach. We don't know what goal this is. We don't know what they're talking about. But you're gonna need a little bit of help. You're gonna need a little bit of a push. So I'm taking it as, be cautious of who's pushing you. Because some people are not there for your benefit. Some people are only there to destroy. So you gotta be careful who they either pushing you towards your goal, or they pushing you off the ledge. So it's up to you. Card one, solar eclipse revolution, rapid changes in directions of your life, changes in home relationships, possibly a breakup or breaking of your old ways. We're not going to speak a breakup if it's a good relationship. We're not going to speak that into existence. But what we will talk about is you guys are changing, and it's kind of like your changes are fast, and you are breaking some of your old ways. I already see the setup for this one. 11 of Spirits, apprentice, someone who helps you and supports you. So you may have a partner, a friend, a parent, somebody that's that person who's going to help you with the push. They love you to death, and they really have your back. They really want to get to know you as you. So I'm thinking these are bad habits. I'm thinking these are cycles, karmic cycles that needs to change, and karmic bonds that you have with people that you need to dismiss. And the person who's helping you push this, it's like they're getting to know you more. They're getting to know who you are, and they're like, wait a minute, so this is how you are, but these habits are overshadowing who you really are. So let me help you by maybe expressing to you what these habits are, and why I don't like them, and why I see that it doesn't serve you anymore. Then you met with the card 2, which is the earth element, stability. In accountability. So whatever these bad habits are, Scorpio, you start to step into accountability. You start to step into a stable place, because of the fact that you are in a situation where now you can't change what you don't acknowledge. So now that you're acknowledging it, and you're acknowledging that you're a little off kilter because some of your old habits no longer fit you, you're able to get back to a balanced place, if that makes any sense. But if you don't want to be accountable, it can cause you to have some lack of understanding or communication with the person who's actually got your back. and it could also cause a breakup. So whatever your habits is, it could be a situation where you have a habit of just being a little too friendly and giving to the wrong people. And your partner's like, well, that was cool when you were single, and now that we're together, that's a problem for me. And I need you to identify and look at yourself and see, why are you so giving to other people? What are you trying to cover up? Or if it's a drinking habit, then you could do what you want to do when you're single, but when you're with me, I don't like you to drink so much, and it's not serving you any well, because when you get intoxicated, you're late for work. You can lose your job. You can lose your life, because you get reckless. And that person is trying to get you to see that, and maybe you're not ready to receive the message, so it causes disputes, and you end up in a breakup or a situation where that person just completely moves away from you. That is met by the 10th house, the world. At some point in time, you're gonna sit yourself down, and you're gonna reflect, and you're gonna think about it, and you're gonna see that what this person is saying is the truth, or the conclusion that you came up to, that some habits need to be broken, is the truth. And you begin to understand that, depending on your religious standards, I don't want to say, but the Most High God, the universe, has your back, and it's okay for you to correct those issues and really work on yourself, and stand in your power and in your truth. The Hierophant, not being flexible with morals, personal convictions. Once you get to this point, you ain't about to hear nobody. See, now my personality is about to come out. You're not about to hear nobody. You're not about to care what anyone has to say. People are going to come back and try to remind you of your faults, your past, or whatever. Or you're going to constantly be tested. Maybe not by the same people, but like people. People are going to come by and be like, "Oh, well, last week you gave me $100. This week you're not trying to give me $100. What's so new with you? Blah blah blah." Well, person, see, strain myself. Person, I'm allowed to change my mind. I'm allowed to grow out of my old habits. My habit was too giving. My habit was too friendly. And at the end of the day, when I needed you, where were you? You said borrow. So can you, if I don't borrow what you can't return, and obviously you can't return it because you ain't giving back the 100. Not saying we should be petty over money, but hey, it's real. It's being honest. Or, you were so helpful and so, whatever, with doing all this stuff for me last week, but today you're just, what's wrong with you? And they're gonna talk about you. They're gonna try you. Let them. Stand in your power, stand in your truth. Know that who they're talking about doesn't exist anymore. That's the old you. The new you is wiser, stronger, and better for it. So let them talk. Let them hate. Don't be afraid to stand in your power. Don't be afraid to identify that there are some habits that needs to be broken in order for you to move forward. There are some habits that maybe you need to deal with before you can really be as one with someone, because you can't even be one with yourself. Maybe it's time for you to get to that point, get real with yourself, and start to do those things that you have to do, because that person that's supporting you, they ain't gonna support you forever. They ain't gonna be around forever. They will step back if you don't. That's for somebody. Card for the first house, the body. Once you start standing in your power, you will even look different. See, what people see when they meet you now is whatever this habit or this issue is. So that's why you're a target, and that's why you're constantly being tested. That's why you attract the same or like people around you. It's because of your outer. They see it. People can read people. But even when you get to that point, you change from the inside out. So something that has to die. So that you got, if you want to be a new you and get some new stuff, and actually if it's in a if you're in a relationship and this new person or this new or this current relationship that you're in is telling you, hey, look, you got some habits, and because I love you, I'm going to tell you these habits are not good for your health. They're not good for our relationship. Fix yourself. And you decide to do it, it's okay. The old you has to die. Sorry. The old you has to die for a new you to be rebirthed. Okay, Scorpios, that's all I have for you guys. I'm just writing down your end time. I'm going to come back and do Aquarius and Sagittarius in about 5 minutes, all right? Be right back. Take care.